Hey, well, good afternoon, everybody. My name's Jared Ewing, and this is our agent spotlight for the week. This week's guest is my buddy and marketing director, Darren Willis. Darren, how you doing today?
I'm great. How you doing today, Jared?
Man, I am doing fantastic. So excited to have you on the call or on this video. And the reason why is because Darren is a particularly special guest when it comes to this, because he has a particularly interesting story when it's coming to what we do in our business and the money he's making. And so we're going to kind of get into that in just a second. But Darren, real quick, just to kind of give everybody a feel about you in the industry. How did you run into us and this? Well, okay, so let's jump back because I know you've been in the industry before. How did you run into the industry the first time? But then how did you run into us?
The way I ran into the industry the first time around was about 26 years ago. I had graduated from Georgia Southern University, and I was looking for a job. So about 4 or 5 months had passed. Everyone said I ain't have no experience. So it was hard for me to find employment. And one of my church members was in the insurance business. And one day in church, I said, hey, I'm looking for a job, can't find a job. Everyone said I don't have enough experience. You've been in the financial service business for a while. What I need to do if I want to look into the industry. So that one conversation after church got me started in the insurance business.
And so then how did you go into running into us specifically now?
Yes, I'll never forget it, Jared. It was around November 2016. I had to do something, working full time with the government, and my wife is a nurse practitioner. When we decided that we needed to put our kids into private school, I needed extra income. We could have done it with our current income, but we would have been strapped. We'd have been living from paycheck to paycheck. We did not want to do that. So I was just looking for something part-time to offset $2,500 a month. I needed $2,500 a month to comfortably put DJ and Destin in a private school where it won't be any strains on sharing our finances. So I updated my resume on ZipRecruiter. In February, Antonio Burgess reached out to me when he saw my resume on ZipRecruiter. And he was telling me about Equus Financial. And I immediately say, let's cut through the chase. Only thing I'm interested in, can I make $2,500 a month part-time? I just wanted a part-time, $2,500 a month. And he started laughing. And I knew at that point that I was with the right company.
So, I mean, and it's interesting because I think people underestimate, like, you are a successful businessman, Sharon, successful businesswoman, doctor, matter of fact. Yeah. And so I think sometimes people underestimate the fact that people are still looking for extra money, even though they've had success. I mean, we could always use extra funds, especially when you're not trying to interfere with your current lifestyle. So I mean, I think first of all, that's interesting. If you're people watching this video, they need to understand that and think about that. Okay, so $2,500, that was the goal. Now let's fast forward. 2020 just finished. I think, and I don't know, so I'm going to let you say, what was the final income in 2020 for Darren Willis?
The final income as of December 31st of 2020 was $360,619.32.
Man, you got it broken down to the 32 cent, man.
Got it broken down to the 32 cents.
I love it. Part-time though.
And that was part-time.
Well, and I go, so I because I'm sitting there going, like, people, like, it's not that you did anything crazy. You just stuck to an agenda and focus on the agenda all the time, right?
Right.
Golly, dude. Is life changed because of the $300,000+ a year income?
It has. It has changed tremendously. It's very humbling, Jared, and thanks for your leadership and guidance. Every single year, I think I text you and thank you, because every year, being up under your mentorship, you take Sharon and our income to another level. Every single year, we have growth since 2017. And it's humbling spirit. And we wake up every day. We stay humble, we stay hungry. Every day, we pretend like that don't exist, and we going out and trying to tackle it all over again. That's just our mentality right now.
Man, we got a long way to go. We got to keep pushing the boundaries, right?
Right.
So if you're just me and you talking right now, what if like people are watching this and talking to, they're sitting there going, oh my gosh, dude, this guy went from $2,500, which by the way, if I'm not mistaken, you made that the first week you started with us, right?
That's correct. I made over $2,500 my first week in the field.
Yeah, yeah, that's crazy. I mean, that's what you wanted to make for a month extra.
It's strange that you brought that up because when I did it, I gave Antonio a call and said, "Hey, I made 2,500 this week. I'm gonna try to do it next week to make sure that it's not fly by night or fluke." So the next week I did it again, and the following week I did it again, and then I realized I knew I had my hand on something special.
Well, so I mean, okay, so you got in this industry a long time ago. I mean, so you've seen this is we're not the only show in town.
No,
What about us? What about this? And you are part of us now. I mean, Darren's been a tremendous part of our leadership in the company. And so what is the part of us that caught your attention and still does to this day that you can go, hey, you know what? Like, listen, if there's 100 different shops in town that you can look at. Here's why, I chose to look at $2,500. Here's why I made over $300,000. What about us kind of draws people in, drew you in?
21 years prior to Equus Financial, I spent about 20 hours a week prospecting. In order for me to get business, I had to go out to the mall, be in a public place. Couldn't even eat dinner and enjoy dinner with the family without passing out business card, trying to find my next client. So 21 years, I was trying to find my next client every single day. Brought agents into business with me. We all trying to find our next client. Doesn't matter how good your product, if you don't have anyone to talk to your product about, then you're not making any money. So when I saw the Equus platform, the lead system is the best thing I ever been a part of. Quality leads, okay? I've been a part of lead system before, but you have to spend 4 or 5 hours just to book 3 appointments. That's not the case here. First week, I probably had about 15 leads. I scheduled 7 appointments out of 15 leads. It probably took me an hour, if an hour, to set those appointments. In the past, it would have taken me 5 to 6 hours to book 7 appointments. So that kind of where I came from to this, and I just took advantage of the opportunity.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you what, and you and I haven't talked about this that we're doing right now. This is kind of just we like to kind of catch you off guard and ask questions. But I'm gonna tell you, Kristen Brockman and her squad, they are the best in the industry, hands down on leads. I mean, there's no one better than them. And I know I'm with you, man. I've tried about a billion different types of leads, and there's people that push leads like it's going to stop. It is craziness. But I mean, she is, and her team is the best at what they do. I mean, that's why we're as one of the main reasons why we're as successful as we are. Final word, Darren. You going into 2021, $300,000, man. I mean, we're going to keep pushing. Equity bonus is the next on the line every single month. I mean, hey, first tier equity bonus gets you $150,000-$60,000 pay raise a year. I mean, Equus paid out, golly, what, almost $300,000 in bonuses in December alone, and I think more in January. What's the game plan for Willis and crew going into 2021?
Our income is set high in 2021. Jared, we want to come in over 500,000 next year in income. We want to hit the equity bonus at least 9 out of 12 months of the year, if not every single month. So that's our goal. I'm dedicated. I'm committed. Sharon is trying to push me out the house every single day to go make this happen. So not only do I get mentorship from you, but my wife behind the scene is that you got to go do it. We just got to go do it. And my daughter, every 30 days, she always asking me, are we there yet? Are we there yet? So we having fun with it, Jared, but at the same time, we're trying to take care of business. We're very passionate about growing an organization, a lot better than where we are right now. We're not comfortable with our numbers. I know part-time 360, we're not happy with that either, Jared, because we got high expectation. We're very thankful and graceful, but it's so much more that we can make happen in 2021. and we're laser focused, and we just hungry, and every single day we're gonna give it our all.
Well, dude, I am sure Sharon, Dr. Sharon, Destiny, and DJ are all very proud of their dad and Sharon, her husband. But I know you got a lot more in you for 2021, and your squad does too. We appreciate you jumping on, being our agent spotlight of the week. I'm sure many more to come of your team over the next 12 months. So we'll look forward to meeting some of them as well. But Darren Willis, thank you, sir. We appreciate you, and we'll talk to you again soon.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much for this opportunity, Jared. It's a blessing to be on your call, and just thank you for everything you've done for us.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.